Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Muta Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It is your trio that's going to be writing for Vince's creative team.
Oh my god, I want to so bad. No, okay, hold on. If I had a time machine, I want to go back to 1999 WCW, or even 2000, and be on the Vince Russo WCW creative team.
Help, audience. I'm being held captive here. I require assistance.
I want to be on the writing team with Vince Russo because he's absolutely insane. He's horrible and stupid, but his ideas gave us some of the most ridiculous wrestling storylines in the history of wrestling.
Viagra match?
Yep, that's him. That is 100% him.
Is he the one that made up a bunch of the gimmicks for some of the pay-per-views and
He
shit?
sure did.
Oh, well, again,
I want to say he's the one that wrote Val Venus getting his dick chopped off by a samurai.
I don't want to know. Don't keep going. No, I don't want to know.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's...
I don't want to know because I know that they say samurai sword instead of katana.
They do.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, it wasn't a samurai, but it was a... The guy... I don't need to do it.
You don't know.
Do you want to know?
Later.
Okay.
No, just give it to us now. Cause
I mean, yeah, it was Val Venus was fucking around with other dudes' wives in WWEF storyline. One of them was Yamaguchi-san, the leader of Kai and Tai, the like Japanese wrestling stable.
Oh god.
And he had a fucking katana, and at one point they kidnap Val Venus and they're gonna chop his dick off. And he says, "Choppy choppy your pee-pee." And right before it happens, the power goes out, so Val Venus gets saved by emergency shrinkage.
Holy hell.
Yes. That's
Not
happened.
real.
It's real.
No, it's not.
I will put that WWF Raw on
You can't.
later this week.
No, you can't.
And you have to watch.
You are physically unable.
I am not. I have
Unable.
the network.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because it doesn't exist.
I'll fucking pull it up right fucking now on my phone.
I bet you can't because it's not. It doesn't. It's not a thing.
Choppy choppy your pee-pee.
I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. It's real, and you can't
Play
do
it
it
over the mic, like.
But yes, we are covering today.
oh man, I'm gonna put in the sound clip of choppy right,
Yes.
right when you
Fucking
say
hate
that
you.
shit.
Seriously, it's a fucking ridiculous. It's so dumb. We are covering today WWE Smackdown on Friday, the 19th of February.
I thought you were about to say WCW Nitro. On
WCW
man,
Nitro,
yes.
2000.
July 20th or something of 2000, the Viagra on a pole match between, who was it? Jeff Jarrett and, who was it? Shane Douglas. I think that's who it was.
Oh,
Either way,
Horrible.
doesn't matter.
Such a stupid.
No,
match.
Billy Kidman and Shane Douglas.
Yeah.
And they were fighting over a girl, because of course they were. But yeah, we get SmackDown, and aside from the first 22 minutes of this show,
this
we
22
looked it up. We had to make sure we were right. I enjoyed this SmackDown.
I'm
22
gonna say
minutes
the
before
first,
the first
other
bell.
than the first 21 minutes, because I think 1 minute of that got taken up, like when you saw Big E walk into the ring, and then you saw what he was doing on the commentary. Because like you started counting as soon as the match started.
I guess
right?
that's true.
Yeah, so I want to say the first 21 minutes.
20 minutes or so
Yeah,
is fucking Roman Reigns and Edge, the two current wrestlers that I cared the least about.
So, of course, the show starts with Big E on the couch.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's where my show started.
But yes,
That's where my show started.
we get
yeah.
we get Edge in the ring. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman and Jey Uso show up, and they are talking shit, and they still want Edge.
Yeah,
They're basically demanding that Edge challenge Roman Reigns because that is what the winner of the Royal Rumble is supposed to do: is get the main event of WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns says that is me.
but is it Roman?
According to him, yes.
Well, like, so there's this whole back and forth, of course. They're just talking about each other, and Edge just says that he played Roman like a fiddle because he made him lose his cool and blah, blah. I'm like, oh, whatever, who cares? Like, I actually kind of got a little excited when Sami came out in the middle of this fucking, like, thing, though.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm like, yeah, Sami, please make this entertaining. He kind of did for a couple seconds, because he comes out, and he's, like, yelling at everyone, like, hey, you guys should be really worried about me because I managed to sneak my way into the Elimination Chamber, and I'm gonna break this like ridiculous like company's like conspiracy against me. And before anything can happen,
and then Jey Uso super kicks.
Jey super kicks the shit out of him. Like,
Fucking
well,
kills the shit out of Sami Zayn.
there goes. I did like that one part where he asks the fucking cameraman of WWE to film him.
Yeah.
And it looks like shit. And then he asked his own crew to film him, and it looks perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what?
100%.
We shouldn't have been the other way around?
No. Got that DSLR camera, man. That shit's fancy.
And we did have a Sami point site to WrestleMania on this also.
That's true.
So
We had a WrestleMania point. We haven't had any
did
on
Sami,
Raw.
who pointed?
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, okay.
We've had
he said,
a
here,
bunch.
get this picture of me pointing to the sign, and I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn it.
We've had a bunch on SmackDown. We haven't had a single point on Raw yet that I remember.
Because they're
and
not going to WrestleMania.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
There's also the meme that's come out of this segment, because at the end of the segment, Roman puts his hands behind his back after he gives the mic to Paul Heyman, and he walks up the edge and he leans over and he says something in his ear. No one figures out what it is. So everyone's like, of course, what did he say? And there's been all this stupid shit, of course. The internet is fucking good and bad.
You know what he said?
What about me? What about Raven?
Really confusing.
No, take it back.
Can't.
Give me back my time.
It happened.
Fucking Raven's on top of the ramp just sitting? Yes.
No, he's in his Lamborghini
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Man.
With his stacks of money.
with his stacks of money and
I
going
need to find a YouTube compilation of all those segments.
and going to Versace and getting Chris Canyon Versace shirts.
Really, Canyon too?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
They go on like a shopping spree at
Hell
Versace
yes.
with like a bunch of money.
With his mom too?
No,
Oh damn it.
no. But yeah, so Sami gets killed by Jay, and then like all three of them, Roman, Paul Heyman, and Jay, mad dog the shit out of Sami Zayn's documentary crew.
Yeah.
But yes, the real start of the show now is Big E comes down to the ring side with a couch and like a Hungry Man Salisbury steak TV dinner,
that part, like,
and then a foot bath. And
so
he's-
the foot bath, that makes 100% sense to me.
yeah,
What
The
does he have?
fucking Hungry Man, like TV dinner shit.
Salisbury steak, sir.
Is that what he said?
That's what it is. Yeah,
Oh my god.
with like the peas and the mashed potatoes and the brownie.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
I mean,
What else
fucking
is a
Corey
Hungry Man supposed to
Graves.
eat, Brian?
Corey Graves is marking out over the fucking TV dinner, man, the whole
like,
time.
Come on, Brian. Like, it's in the name of the fucking TV dinner, Hungry Man.
Yeah,
And Big E is a hungry man.
he's a big
I wonder
boy.
if that was like a product placement, like sponsor.
They didn't even say Hungry Man.
Oh,
They just
really?
said like, "Oh, your
TV
Salisbury
dinner?
steak TV dinner."
Okay.
But like, it's the shade. It's a Hungry Man.
It's
Everyone
just the thing,
knows.
Yeah, because it's out of the package too, so you don't see Hungry Man. Like,
Yeah.
WWE's not that stupid at
Yeah.
times.
Unless they're like, "Oh, this Hungry Man TV dinner," and fucking point to the
Points
fucking
it at
like,
them. Yeah.
like Big E has like a sparkle come out of his teeth when he
ridiculous
does it.
fucking product placement.
Damn it.
But yeah,
I have a gift to show you about fucking
Ooh.
Jetstream Sam from
Oh, man.
Oh,
Revengeance.
God damn it.
Yeah, remind me later.
but you know, we get kind of the match between Apollo and Shinsuke.
So, right before Apollo comes out, he's like saying that like, oh, Big E doesn't respect him. But the best part of his promo was saying, hey, my ancestors are Nigerian
Yeah.
prince
Yeah.
royalty. And I'm
Royalty,
like,
man.
whoa,
Of
shit.
course, we all
Cut your tongue
instantly
out.
Yeah.
we all instantly thought that means that he has got like some uncle who's a prince trying to give everyone millions of dollars
Oh my
in
god,
Nigeria.
that's.
I get
so
what he's
bad.
saying, and that's cool, but like, it was a little silly in my
Hey, no, I
opinion.
just pictured like Coming to America, the fucking dad
Yeah.
hanging out at the palace and shit.
Like,
I want
like-
or fucking General Solomon. What the hell's his name?
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like with like lions and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just fucking
Sweet
like
crown and
his
stuff.
professional like ball washer hanging out in this like, tub.
Does that mean that
Ah.
is Apollo Crews like whatever fake country royalty?
He better be.
Does he have to like marry a lady to become like the king?
Oh man, I was gonna say we're gonna see Apollo Crews and Coming to America too.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty rad.
Oh,
I wonder if there's any like validity to that.
To what?
To like his ancestors.
well,
being-
he is Nigerian.
He
Who
is?
knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
so that reminds me. So he's coming to the ring, and you know how like SmackDown does a thing where like, oh, here's interesting
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
I saw
like,
that.
one
He
of them
was-
is
yeah.
like he was in Nigeria and something else. I'm like, wow,
No, it
Apollo
said,
Crews has done jack shit.
He spent part of his childhood in Kenya and Uganda. That's
Yeah,
right.
and you're like, wow,
Man, does he know Knuckles?
so much. Oh God, please don't. But that's
He
kind
knows
of
the
sad.
way. The way.
But yeah,
Fucking hate you.
match between Shinsuke and Apollo starts. They start brawling out to the outside, and then the first thing that happens is they knock over the fucking TV dinner.
Apollo throws Shinsuke on him.
and then
like,
fucking
"Ah,
Corey Graves like flips out and like, not the TV dinner.
No.
Like, I'm a little sad how Shinsuke feels. He's not even part of the story.
So
He's just
first of all,
there.
Well, hold on. Freaking Big E throughout up until that point was like trying to get off of the Apollo Crews thing.
He was
Yeah.
simping
and he
super
was
hard on
like,
Shinsuke.
he's like, hey, Shinsuke's a legend,
Yeah.
dude. Like, we
Like,
talking about
fucking
him.
throw some
Hold on,
respect on
rewind.
his name.
Big E's a fucking savage. He mixed all of his stuff together in the TV dinner.
What? He did?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes. You look, he literally mixes
Wait,
everything
even
into
with
one
the
spot.
Salisbury steak, or is that separate?
Yes.
Fuck.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Even the candy?
Yeah, the fucking brownie, yes. He mixes it all together.
Fuck.
I'm serious. I was paying attention to the fucking Salisbury steak.
That's fake news.
It's not.
Well, no, he did it, Brian. But then backstage, like, Biggie's fucking, like, pooping his brains out because you're not supposed to do that
I don't
shit.
think
Well, he
he
couldn't
ate
even
it.
eat it. 'Cause,
No,
like,
he ate it.
I don't think he actually ate any of it.
You sure?
It looked like pretty, full of food.
Yeah.
Anyway,
even when it got knocked to the floor. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
but anyway, Big E's simping super hard for Shinsuke, which,
Yeah.
to be fair, Shinsuke is great.
Fuck yeah, he is. God damn it. Why is he mid-card again?
But again, this is super quick match. Shinsuke wins like instantly. It was, I think it was like a 4-minute match. We said, and then
And this is where it starts to get kind of weird for me.
why?
Well, like for a little bit, it's normal,
Yeah.
and it's like okay, Shinsuke won, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
But Apollo doesn't really accept that.
Yeah, so he
Well, yeah,
attacks
he's super.
Shinsuke.
I mean, he's pissed at Shinsuke. He's pissed at Big E, of course.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole that's their
Yeah.
feud going on.
Yeah, because after he attacks Shinsuke, he's gonna go hit him with the steel steps, and like Big E steps up, like, nah, dog, you ain't doing that shit.
And then he kills Big E.
And then he
See,
kills
this
Big E.
That's when it started to get weird for me.
Why?
Because it felt like there was a lot of nothing happening for a lot of time.
Yeah,
For
I
a little
get that
bit, yeah,
sense.
I do know what you mean.
It wasn't even just like, oh, they're padding for time.
Yeah.
It was just like they have nothing else to
Oh
show.
no, I think we were like trying to figure it out. I want to say so. This show is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Yes.
120 minutes.
Yes.
I think we had maybe 30 minutes of actual wrestling in the entire 2-hour segment.
Yeah.
That was bad.
It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great for
Like
sure.
it's just so weird because like they spend a lot of time like with like Apollo like just brooding
Yeah, for sure.
and just
Yeah.
like standing
Yeah.
around doing nothing, and then
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was just weird as hell.
Because that, like-
Apollo Crews kills Big E. He kills Shinsuke.
Yeah, like, he fucking throws Shinsuke, like, over the rail.
Yeah.
And I always imagine the fucking Mega Man, like,
Yeah.
just imagine, over the rail.
Shinsuke's dead.
What?
I was like,
Yeah, he just like explodes into energy.
he did.
I don't think I've ever played those games.
Oh man, Mega Man's great.
I played Mega
um,
Man X. Is that
yeah.
the same thing?
Yeah,
If you played one Mega Man, you played them all.
Okay.
they're basically all the same. Other than Legends, but that one's way different.
Yeah. And afterwards, like, Biggie gets, like, rolled into the ring, and he's gonna get destroyed by steel steps, but the ref stops Apollo. So Biggie rolls to the outside, and the ref tells him to drop the steps, and he goes, all right, I'll drop him. And he drops it on the outside where Biggie is laying,
Well,
and he gets hit with
allegedly laying.
Well, if you notice the way it's cut, I don't know how it is on Hulu, but like they show Big E, and it almost looks like the steel steps landed on his feet, but he's holding his head,
Yeah.
and you're like, wait.
I mean, I think they clearly went for something where Apollo is, he throws the steps over the top.
Well, he just drops it.
Well, yeah, he drops it, and then they didn't show anything because that's hard to film, like, without making it look stupid. And I think the idea was it fell on Big E
Yeah,
everywhere.
but it just looked like it landed on his feet, and you're like, oh,
Eh.
all right, cool.
I thought they just like Big E scooted under the ring or whatever, and then they dropped the thing because they don't want to actually drop these steps on him, especially from that height.
God,
Like,
yeah, imagine you get hit by the corner of that thing.
yeah, exactly.
God damn, that would hurt like
he
a
would
motherfucker.
actually get hurt. So,
Ah!
well, he actually does get hurt, I guess.
Well, yeah, well, medical come out and attend
Yeah.
to Big E because he's destroyed.
Yeah, put a neck brace on him. So, like carrying him out on the stretcher and everything. Like they did the whole thing.
Oh man, I was like really hoping like after you look at Biggie, you just see like some clear liquid coming out of his ears. Like, I don't think
Oh.
Biggie's okay.
That's not okay. Isn't that a sign of like brain damage or something?
Yes, it is.
Oh god.
You're a little fucked.
Yeah.
Afterwards, as Biggie is being fucking stretchered away, this like when Seth comes out
Yeah.
and he has a fucking pimp ass suit.
That's a
It's
Jericho suit.
So nice. I don't know where him and Jericho shop. We need to fucking
It's at a
find
rich
it.
people's store. You can't go there.
But where? In LA?
You have to know. If you know, you know.
Ah, god damn it! I need to get rich just for that.
Yeah.
No, they tell you once you get a certain amount of money, they call you up.
Oh fuck! It's like They just call you.
It's like
hey,
it's like where The Rock got his shirts back in the 90s.
Oh
They
shit!
just call your
what
ass
about his
up.
fanny packs.
Well, that's just regular.
What?
They
You
have
to
fancy
like,
ones.
You have to have like a Gucci fanny pack.
But he didn't in that photo.
You don't know that.
But yeah, they call you up and be like, "Hey, here's the new here's the new place where you have to buy your clothes."
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah, of course.
But not everyone dresses like that.
But yeah, but like you still have to buy your clothes there.
Oh, God
They have
damn.
normal clothes. Well,
Yeah.
normal rich people clothes, I guess.
God damn it!
I want a fucking like sweet silk rock 90s
Made
shirt.
with like smart nanofibers that
Yeah.
like it tells you when it's dirty and,
and like it's like bulletproof
Oh.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a sweet design from Seth. God
But
damn.
we basically get a recap about Rollins complaining about last week, how he came to the ring to benefit everyone, and then Cesaro was fucking being an asshole.
Yeah.
And I guess we're having a Cesaro Rollins feud now because it's a
why
thing.
not? Yeah.
I mean, what else was Cesaro doing? now
I
that
understand
Shinsuke's
that, but like
out?
the way this is playing out, because like after he does a recap of what happened, he said like he like wrote up. Oh, him and his lawyers wrote up a complaint to WWE's
Yeah.
legal team.
About what?
That's what I don't understand. I know on Twitter he put up the letter of what he actually wrote, but I'm like I don't even want to read this. It's kind of stupid.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I honestly tuned out for the entire like monologue
Oh, you're not wrong to
because
do
like
so.
I was like,
Oh,
I was paying attention for like three like a sentence. And I was like, okay, he's just gonna keep.
he
going.
mentions he knows about betrayal because he's been betrayed, and I said, well, yeah, because you're the one who broke up one of the best wrestling stables in the last 10 years, the Shield. You betrayed fucking Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns super hard. God, that was fucking forever ago.
Was
That
it, were they
2014,
pretending to be like cops or something, like a face group?
So the whole thing with the Shield was Triple H brought them from NXT because this is when Triple H was
That was
like
way back, huh?
Yeah, this was
Holy
like
shit.
like 2012 when they first
Yeah.
debuted. Triple H brought them from NXT to be the Hounds of Justice because at that point, like Triple H was kind of like the big head bad guy, and he wanted a goon squad to do stuff for him to beat people up, and they were doing that. But then eventually they realized, wait a minute, we're not helping the good guys, we're helping the bad guy. So they started doing their own thing, and they eventually broke away from Triple H and the Authority and started doing their own thing and like basically beating up anybody who they felt was being wrong, good or bad. And they were like kind of like their own mercenary force. And they were super, super popular. They won all kinds of belts. They were tag champs and then individual champs, either IC or US title, whatever. And then there was a big thing where Seth betrays them, and that's kind of how it broke up.
Yeah.
It was actually a pretty decent story, and the Shield was like a pretty good stable. It was before I hated Roman Reigns.
I'm assuming at this point everyone loved Roman when he was in the Shield.
It wasn't even that, because like he was just kind of the big muscle, and it was mostly just Seth Rollins that was the mouthpiece of the Shield.
So what the hell was like Dean?
Just Crazy Dean,
Oh,
basically, yeah.
He was just Dean Ambrose.
he was just a dude there. Got it.
But yeah, Seth Rollins just last week recap, and he's upset at WWE and is trying to sue them for fucking something.
For everyone walking away.
Yeah, and not paying attention to him.
I don't fucking. This was like the confusing part. I'm like, what exactly? What are you
weird.
suing for? Like,
I don't know. But yeah,
malpractice. There we go.
After this, yeah, what? They got Scott Steiner's doctor.
Yeah,
The crazy guy?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Bring him back.
After this, we get an Edge and KO segment. Kevin Owens backstage saying like, "Oh man, wouldn't it be cool if I won and then you challenged me at the WrestleMania? Oh, that would be great, a dream match." We get a bunch of these the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, Edge definitely gives
He
everyone
doesn't talk to fucking Sami Zayn.
Well, he did earlier in the match.
No, but
Not really,
He
but
doesn't go to him personally and be like, "Oh, it would be cool to wrestle you."
The disrespect.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Piece of garbage. That's what I'm
What the
hearing.
fuck? Justice for Sammy. But yeah,
Get that shirt.
I'm glad he didn't talk to him.
real quick after this, it's Big E is being wheeled into the hospital, or I guess into the
Just like
ambulance.
a quick snippet, like of an ambulance.
Yeah,
and
just
that's,
him
That's
getting-
where
Yeah, that's where
shows up
Pierce and
again,
Deville are at.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I
Sonya's
remember.
there too.
Oh.
And they're there. Oh no, Big E's dead again. After he got thrown into a car that one time.
So when we're watching this, we're like,
wild,
wait,
though.
why did it take him so long
Yeah,
to
it took
stretch
him,
her
like-
from the ring? The whole segment with Seth, and
there was
then
there was an entire match.
So
I
you're
guess
telling me,
the
like,
match was like after, but like there was the whole thing with Seth and then Edge and KO. It took like fucking 10 minutes.
It's a really big ring, okay?
oh no, I always thought that like they went out to one exit and then got to the end of the arena, like, oh shit, the ambulance is on the other side. They have to like run all the way around.
Somebody we were watching it with said that they got Chris Jericho to guide them, and he got them lost.
Oh god.
They had Chris Jericho's personal security, and they got him.
That's
off.
when he was with he had that guy following him around.
Well, he's still where we were watching in WCW. Ralphus is still a thing.
Mm.
Like the big fat toothless guy.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
bodyguard. Yeah,
yeah.
Ralphus. But yeah. But yeah, after this we get Riot Squad versus Tamina and Natalya.
Best part.
Billie Kay is not here.
Hey, best part. Both of them got the fucking job right.
We get, I think, Riot Squad. We hear like the last 2 seconds of their theme
I
when
didn't
they
even
come
hear
back from
shit,
commercial.
dude.
We start to hear like the last 2 seconds, but they both get the job entrance, double job.
Oh, that was so bad.
But yeah, this is pretty standard. I feel the Riot Squad are kind of losing most of this.
Yeah, they haven't won a match in a while.
Well, like no, like I'm seeing like they're getting beat up by like Tamina and Natalya.
Yeah, it was literally like 90-10.
And
yeah,
then
Tamina fucks them up.
pretty quickly.
The only move that I can remember Riot Squad getting off was their double dropkick.
Yeah.
thing.
Pretty quickly into the match, the real star of the entire SmackDown Women's Tag Team Division, Billie Kay,
Shows up with a Tamina shirt.
shows
and
up with a
cat
Tamina
ears.
shirt.
Sir.
What?
Smackdown?
Yeah.
Like you mean WWE.
I mean, the WWE, the Raw Women's Tag Division has other stuff going on.
I'm surprised at you.
Why?
Because you're not putting Billie Kay.
No,
Over
she's
everyone?
the best. She's up on the top.
That's what I'm saying, but you're not putting her at the top of all 3 shows.
Oh, I mean, whatever. But yeah, Billie Kay shows up with a Tamina shirt and cat ears because Natalya's a weird cat lady. And basically starts distracting the Riot Squad, sort of, or distracting everyone. She ends up making it so the Riot Squad lose.
Yep, Tamina just fucks up Ruby.
Yeah.
I don't
Did
even know
she
what
really,
move she
though?
did, but it was cool.
I mean, she kind of provided a bit of a distraction, but was she
Yeah,
really
but it
the
really
cause?
wasn't anything that big. Like, but yeah, all that happened is like after Tamina and Natalya win, Billie runs to the ring and like she does a victory lap for
Yeah,
him, which
she's
was kind of
victory lap,
cool.
and she's celebrating
Almost
with
fucking kills the ref on the victory
yeah.
lap.
Yeah, and then Tamina super kicks her. What is this?
I don't even want to push the button.
No, push the button. It's well deserved.
Hey, Mario, what is this garbage? Yeah. It's fucking shit, Luigi.
Fucking shit.
Apparently.
Why would you do this to Billie?
I don't know. She was wearing a Tamina shirt. I didn't know there was a Tamina shirt. I'm serious.
She got fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Like, just done. She's
I
out.
now hate Tamina.
Well, yeah.
I hate Natalya too because she let it happen.
Man, your hate is so strong that you now hate Jimmy Snuka.
I mean, he's not a nice guy anyway.
Well, yeah.
So I don't like Jimmy Snuka.
And the Hart family. Dynasty, I should say.
What?
Well, you have to extend your hate.
Oh,
man.
I mean, I was never a fan of most of the Hearts.
Who
Yeah, that
were
is
you
true.
a fan of?
Stone Cold.
He's part of the Hart family?
No. In the Hart family? Oh, most of I have grown on an appreciation lately for Owen Hart. When I was younger I didn't care.
Yeah.
And I've never liked Bret Hart.
Isn't that the incident?
The dude
Oh yeah,
that-
the guy that gets killed in 99, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But like just going back and watching older wrestling, I've grown an appreciation for Owen Hart, and apparently I've heard like he was one of the nicest guys backstage ever.
Yeah, I heard that too.
But I've never liked Bret Hart
well,
ever. I've always felt he was overrated.
Hitman.
He was in my opinion, incredibly boring on the microphone because all he did was complain the entire every interview he ever does. He's just complaining. I've never liked Bret Hart. I don't care if he's a great wrestler. There's a difference between a great wrestler and a great like technical
Entertainer.
wrestler and entertainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Like-
at fucking Dean Malenko.
Exactly.
Great wrestler.
I was just gonna say that.
Boring as
Dean
fuck.
Malenko is
Yeah.
a fantastic wrestler. He is not a good entertainer.
Yeah.
And that is the whole point of all of this.
Oh god.
Jericho would have some words.
I mean, yeah.
To be
A
fair,
lot
I
of
was
words.
never like a fan of the Hearts either. I'm like, yeah, I got other people. I got Mankind to fucking watch. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Watch a man die almost. in the ring.
how dare Tamina superkick Billie Kay? I can't believe what I want to know what punishment, what fines are going to be levied on Tamina. She
So where
attacked
does-
a non-combatant.
Where does Billie go from here?
What?
I don't know.
Like, who does she gotta like try to team up with next?
That's the thing. Like they've clearly built this entire, at least these two teams.
Yeah,
They've built them around this Billie Kay storyline.
exactly.
So what? Yeah, what are they doing? Because none of them want her on their team. Are we gonna have like a Hangman style sad Billie Kay? Like
I said, like,
Alcoholic Billie Kay.
I was gonna say
Oh,
if
no.
they were ever gonna bring that iconic back, I think this would have been a perfect time.
Exactly.
Like you know what? Like she's super sad. Her friend comes back. They team up and they beat up both the Riot Squad and Tamina.
that'd be
and Natalya.
amazing.
That'd be nice.
And get them a
I mean,
title
yeah.
shot.
Well, I
It's not
guess
gonna
see,
happen, but it's
my
Oh,
only
it's
thing
not
of
gonna happen,
them
yeah, you're right.
not doing that is now Peyton Royce now has an out to go solo.
Yeah.
because her partner is clearly not going to be wrestling.
Yeah, that is true.
I almost
But
wonder
they
if
don't
we're
even have
gonna-
a story for her.
Thing is, though, like, what if we get on Sunday? What if we get Peyton Royce versus Asuka for the belt just to give her an opportunity because Lacey's gone?
Yeah, again, I don't even know. Like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a thing. Well, since Lacey can't be in it, and the other person in the match was Charlotte, it's gonna be Charlotte in the match. So it's
God
gonna be
damn it.
Charlotte versus Asuka.
I fucking don't want that.
That's the one thing I can imagine, just to give Charlotte the belt or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, after this, we get a backstage segment with Edge and Corbin.
Corbin fucking flashing his suit.
Yeah,
super
King
hard.
Corbin with a $10,000 suit and a $39,000 timepiece. He calls it a fucking timepiece because he's a fucking asshole. And Edge is like, oh, that's well, whatever.
Well, look, my
Smart
phone has a
ass.
fucking like clock on it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Who
up, Edge.
cares?
He's not telling you like I need a device to tell time. He's showing you how much fucking money
How
he has.
great he is.
Well, that's why Corbin Dallas walks away.
Like
Corbin Dallas?
Thrilled.
I actually wanted Corbin to just smack the shit out of Edge.
whoop
for
his
saying that.
ass?
Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god. Like, hey, by the way, you know what else I am? A fucking Golden Glove
Yeah.
champ.
Yeah.
And then like immediately like Mortal Kombat X-ray on the Edge's face and like,
All his bones break and he dies. After that, we get Ding Dong show with Bayley.
this part was weird.
A little bit.
I was
Kinda
not really a big
sucked
fan
at-
of this part.
We get, it's just the problem is like,
It was just a fuckery everywhere.
yeah. Fuck, like, so yeah, Nia and Shayna show up, and I do like that Billie makes people go through the door.
And she tries.
She tries.
She tries so
Well,
hard.
Nia and Shayna do it.
Yeah.
At least.
But,
Yeah,
like,
we get that, and
I
then they're
think-
talking about shit.
Well, there was also the part when Nia and Shayna try to go through the door, like, oh, we can't go in at the same time. Like,
Or they
what
do
you-
like a Three Stooges
yeah, and you're like,
bullshit.
what the fuck? You're like, all right, cool, I guess.
The Three Stooges syndrome with like the fucking
But-
Mr. Burns.
God damn it. Invincible.
Yeah. So yeah, and then basically it's them three just shitting on Sasha Banks the whole time and Bianca Belair.
This is the part I understand. Like, so once again, as they're shitting on Sasha and Bianca, like, Reginald shows
Yeah, the
up.
fucking Reginald shows up for whatever reason. The
Like-
sommelier.
So he's defending Sasha.
I think they're doing a storyline thing where he's gonna betray Carmella.
Well, I mean, they better. But, like, Sasha doesn't want him.
Yeah, so he wants Sasha.
Yeah, I'm convinced that they're doing that too. Because
Especially what happens a little bit later, yeah. But yeah, so it's, Reginald's there, then Sasha Banks shows up, then Bianca shows up, and we just get everyone in the ring and they're arguing, whatever. And then for whatever fucking reason, this develops into a 3-on-3 tag match.
Well, because Reginald suggested it. Because he's
that's right.
essentially saying that, like, if Sasha and Bianca teamed up, they would easily beat Nia and Shayna.
Yeah.
And of course, they talk shit to him. And like Austin said, everyone comes to the ring. And he suggests, well, how about Sasha and Bianca and myself versus the three of you, aka Bayley, Nia, and Shayna? Which,
So fucking
how the hell did
weird.
like Bayley get rounded up on
Well,
this?
she was there. And she's
But
a bad
like,
guy.
she wasn't like part of anything.
But she's a bad guy. She's there.
I guess.
She was making fun of Sasha Banks.
Yeah. So then we have this match. And I do like how Bayley didn't even change into wrestling gear. She just took off her shoes
Yeah.
and still kept the scarf on. Points for Bayley
Yeah,
right now. I don't even
that's
give a
true.
fuck
That's
at that point. I'm like, this is fucking great for that part. And then after that, I'm like, I actually don't
But
care
yeah,
about
this match was whatever. It's just it was mostly an excuse to get Reginald in the ring to get beat up by somebody.
But like, he really didn't get beat up that badly.
It was a weird thing that I don't know. I thought this was dumb.
Yeah, because he tries to do because it's pretty much essentially at the end it's Reginald versus Nia.
Yeah.
And he tries to do all his like shenanigans because it's not working because like Nia's big and he's not that strong. And what ends up happening was that at one point, what is it, Nia or no, it's Shayna, right?
Yeah.
That gets pinned. So Shayna gets tagged in and she tries to tag in somebody else. Oh, is it? No, it is fucking Nia in the ring. Now I remember.
Well, it's Nia and
Yeah.
and Reggie, and like she's whooping his ass, kind of.
Yeah. And eventually things start turning around for Reggie.
Yeah.
He tries to tag in Shayna, but Bianca and
Which
Sasha pull Shayna off the apron, whoop her ass,
Well,
so
how
she's
do,
gone.
so yeah, it's a super.
And then
weird
like
thing.
Bayley gets her ass kicked, and at one point, like since Nia Jax is holding up Reginald to like body slam him, Bianca and Sasha drop kick Nia. She
then
falls down, and then he
Reggie
pins it.
fucking pins Nia Jax.
I'm like, what is happening?
Nonsense.
I didn't know.
100% nonsense.
Yeah, this part of my this wasn't like even fun nonsense
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like this was just like stupid. I'm like,
They're doing. I don't know what their plans are with Reginald, but it's weird. Because this is the second match he's had, quotes, where he doesn't really do much, but then he kind of does stuff and he wins,
Yeah.
and it's stupid.
But which is the other one?
Well,
that
he,
won?
I mean, he didn't beat Sasha, but
yeah,
like,
he just got his
but
ass
still,
kicked.
it was a dumb match where he doesn't do anything.
It wasn't even a match.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
just him dodging left and right. He has good dodging skills, and
barely.
his quick time events
He
like
almost
reaction is
killed
pretty good.
Carmella.
But yeah, after this we get Cesaro and Edge talking like, oh man, this would be a great dream match if I won, and another of the same thing.
Yeah, fucking Edge is really give him that molestation rub of confidence
Yeah.
to get into that ring, and I'm like,
Then
can
after
we stop
that,
doing this?
we get the Mysterios, Dominik and Rey versus Alpha Academy, which
Man.
is Chad Gable and Otis.
This was weird.
Yeah,
And this match
the
was
Dirty
like
Dogs on commentary,
the Dirty Dogs on commentary, and this
Which
match
is-
was like I think 2 minutes long, 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
something like that.
And I didn't. I had to have the announcers explain it to me because it was so fucking. I looked away for like a second, and then the match was over. Apparently, it's Otis is in the ring beating up on whoever. Chad Gable goes into the ring to like double team, and then Chad Gable gets a 5 count and gets DQ'd. And
That's
Alpha,
what it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alpha Academy get DQ'd.
Because I was I know he got DQ'd, but I'm like, what the fuck happened?
That's what
Like,
it was. It was the tag. You have 5 seconds to get out, or you're
Okay.
disqualified. And
Okay.
Chad doesn't, and they're like beating up on Rey or Dominik or whoever. And then, like Gable doesn't leave, and they get DQ'd. And then the match is over. Like the Mysterios win by disqualification.
Yep.
And then after this, we get maybe like a heel turn.
Well, yeah,
for
because
Alpha
Otis
Academy?
does 3 splashes onto Rey.
Yeah, he like kills Rey, and then Gable's like, yeah, cheering him on. So evil Otis and evil Chad.
I mean,
Like,
Chad
they
was already
just,
evil.
it just wasn't even convincing. Like, it was just super weird. The whole thing, like,
Yeah,
they were just like stalling for time. It felt
yeah.
like super hard.
Well,
Like,
again,
'cause Otis and Gable were like kind of prancing around the ring,
Yeah.
and like they're like, oh yeah, kind of cheering, and like it was just the weirdest thing.
Again, this is the thing like we were talking about. We have 30 minutes of fucking wrestling in
Yeah,
a
this
2
was the
hour
weirdest
show.
part of the night, honestly.
It's just super weird. But
Like at the end when Rey was walking away from the
yeah,
ring,
like wheezing and dead.
I thought he actually got injured.
Yeah, me too.
Like I thought he legitimate. That's why they called the match.
Yeah.
I thought they called the match because he got injured.
no,
Yeah.
I think it was an excuse to turn them heel for whatever reason.
God, you could have done
Well,
it
I
so
mean,
much better.
exactly.
The
100%.
storyline for Alpha Academy Chad has been like a bad guy trying to convince Otis to do this shit.
Kind of.
Kind of.
And,
He's
and I
been-
guess
I
this
don't
is
know if it's
finally
been-
the
But
now
they
they're
haven't.
heel.
They're not consistent.
I don't
I
know if
agree.
it's bad. What I feel like it's Chad getting
It's
Otis to
inconsistent.
win any means necessary.
Yeah,
And that doesn't always mean bad.
yeah.
Because there's been plenty of tweeners, not face or heel, who have been fan favorites who have won by any means necessary.
What?
Man, Otis, take this back, kill him now. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tweener.
But yeah. After this, we get Carmella, and Reginald shows up with a glass of wine and like, bitch, I saw you out there. What the fuck
Well,
are you
no,
doing?
wasn't it the segment with Bryan?
Oh, Daniel Bryan and
Edge
Edge.
gets another fucking like molestation rubbed to
I
Bryan.
blocked this out of my brain
Yeah.
because
And
again,
then-
it's 2 people I don't care
Yeah,
about.
and then afterwards, this is when we see Cesaro, Bryan, and Kevin Owen talking.
And it's like, oh, you're gonna stun us again, blah blah blah.
And
like
they're like,
we
no,
can't
I'm gonna
trust
betray
you.
you. Like,
At the Elimination Chamber, yeah, I'll fuck
yeah,
you
like
guys up.
because he
but
betrayed. Who said he betrayed Sami?
everybody.
He betrayed Kofi when he was part of that
Yeah,
crew.
the big O.
And then so some people were saying was it a shout out to Jericho or something?
It
'Cause,
was.
Okay, because
The
he
list,
says like, oh
100%.
man, you betrayed so many people. I should make a list out of it. I'm like,
Well, because at one
point.
point him and Jericho had a tag team and he betrayed Jericho.
Oh, okay. That
It was
makes-
just-
oh, so that was the big name that they were talking about.
It was 100.
Ah.
It was 100% a dig on Jericho. Like, oh, it needs to
Yeah.
be on a list, and then like look at the fucking camera and wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kevin says, hey, I'll assure you, no stunners in your future.
Yeah,
Just diamond cutters.
there you go.
Oh.
And that's all the whole segment. And then KO walks away, and then Cesaro and Bryan are being snarky about
Yeah.
it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
All
Then
right.
we get Carmella, sitting around.
Apparently, she watches SmackDown.
Yeah, it's smart.
I
Watch the
guess.
show, and then she knows that Reggie was like.
I mean, like,
yeah, you should.
I
She knows
guess.
that Reggie was simping for Sasha Banks and Bianca.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck? And then he gets her bad wine apparently, and she like spits it at him basically.
Well, I mean,
Get
he
another
went to
one.
7-Eleven and got that bottom shelf
Yeah,
wine.
just like the box.
The
it's
wine.
fucking 2 for $5. Come on.
like cooking sherry. But yeah, I guess he's fucking it up.
Why is it green when it comes out of the
Oh,
bottle?
What?
But yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Like they're gonna do something with Carmella. Either she fires him, and he tries to go to Sasha,
Yeah.
and then she has like an assistant because why
I
not?
guess,
Or he betrays her, and he tries to do that same thing.
yeah, because I
don't know.
feel like at this point, they don't know what to do with Carmella anymore.
Yeah, like I think bringing her back and then quickly challenging for the belt was a mistake.
If she won, that would have been fine.
But you
But
can't.
I understand
yeah,
why she lost.
exactly.
But
There's a greater problem here. that we have 2 women's belts.
Yes.
One for Raw, one
Yeah.
for SmackDown, and we don't have any mid-card belts.
That's the thing, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this multiple times.
Having a mid-card belt, even one mid-card belt,
Yeah.
not just, one for each show, would solve a lot of these issues.
I almost think, if not a mid-card belt, one women's championship belt.
For all the shows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's one women's tag team.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks because then you generally have, kind of the same issue with one dominant woman, and then like 3 or 4 that are going for it, and then the others don't do anything.
I don't like that, though, because I feel that you'd get the same issues like on the show where the belt isn't on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, you would obviously have the champion go to both shows.
Like have him go.
Yeah, like how the tag team champs
Yeah.
do all the time.
I guess.
And then
yeah.
you would have
Well, I
viable
mean, even on
threats on
NXT,
either
they
side.
have one women's belt and they still do a good job.
Yeah,
though,
but NXT's
for their
a lot.
storyline.
NXT's a lot smaller and it's one show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they need to do something with it because
I
like
don't know.
because it is inconsistent how like you have all these like really good women wrestlers,
Yeah.
but like if they're not going after the main title, they're not
They're not doing anything.
Yeah. And the most that you have right now is
They're
going is the Billie Kay story,
Yeah.
and then you
Well-
have Lacey doing her own thing.
Yeah.
But other than that,
They're doing like the shenanigans, like the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the ding dong hello thing.
Yeah. And like, because Bayley isn't necessarily going for the title right now. She's not in a tag team. Like,
Yeah.
there's, what is she doing? Having a dumb talk.
Carmella Bayley would be cool.
Sure.
Like that'd be dope. Actually.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm super down. with
you
that.
mean Billy and Bayley, right?
I'm done with that too.
Yeah, I'll
Shit.
take that one. That's the one I really actually want. Like, imagine if it was like Ding Dong Hello and Bayley was included,
Yeah.
and Billy.
Billie Kay.
Like Carmella and the
Tamina.
Rumble winner Bianca
Bianca.
would be cool to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be kind of cool to see too. Not gonna lie.
But after that, we get the main event, 6-man tag of good guys versus bad guys. Basically, the people in the SmackDown Eliminations Chamber.
With Edge on commentary.
Edge on commentary. Paul Heyman eventually shows up to say
Yeah.
stuff.
When the hell did he show up?
He was just
It
there.
It was like
It was
after
like a
the
commercial
commercial, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, I looked back. I'm like, when the fuck did he?
And
like-
then it's mostly like my big issue with this match was this was a match to have Paul Heyman and Edge argue on commentary.
Yeah, because like I at least on Raw when they had the Gauntlet match, it was a prize for the thing. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of
This
cool.
was just to have a 6-man tag and
Yeah.
to have Edge and Heyman argue on commentary.
I actually did like. So I did like the way that they had the thing for SmackDown, how you had to qualify to get into the Elimination Chamber,
Yeah.
which I'm kind of sad Raw didn't do that. But then it switched where like Raw had a prize and then SmackDown was just like fuckery. So I'm like, why couldn't you just have done the same thing for both shows?
Yeah.
And it would have made perfect sense because they're Elimination Chamber matches, which would have been great. But like, I didn't care about this.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it was, it was an excuse to have all 6 guys on the main event of a show on the go home show and to like feature all of them and do
Yep.
finishing moves, and like the end of this was so textbook go home show.
Oh yeah,
It was ridiculous because you have the good guys win, whatever, and then you have everyone but Sami Zayn gets their finisher in.
yeah. Sammy just gets an exploder and that's it.
Because we get Corbin comes in and kills Daniel Bryan,
What's his
And end of
finisher?
days.
and then
What's his finish?
the Blue Thunder Bomb.
He got it.
Did
Well,
he?
that was
Yeah.
no. His other finisher is the Haluva kick.
The Hoola kick.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
he did the Blue Thunder.
Yeah, he
I
did
know.
it during the match,
During
but
the
like
match,
afterwards,
but like at
he just
the
did like
end,
a
when
quick
like you have
exploder.
When they're doing the
the
stuff, yeah.
the explosion of,
Yeah,
of
'cause,
finishing moves.
like it was end of days on Brian,
Then a stunner to then a stunner,
stunner
then
from-
an exploder, then an uppercut, then a super kick.
and then
Edge
a
comes
spear,
in and he spears Jay,
and then
and then
spears
Roman
him.
shows up out of nowhere and he spears Edge, and it's just this was like so clearly textbook wrestling, which I don't mind it. It's fun to see like all these dumb finishers happen,
Yeah.
whatever back and forth. But like the match itself, I don't remember a single thing because all I was paying attention to was Edge and
Hey,
Heyman arguing.
I remember one thing. It was right before commercial. Cesaro is trying to do the big swing on Corbin. He does a little bit, but then he kind of like
Yeah.
stumbles,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it goes to commercial, and they come back, and,
he's
he's
doing
doing the giant swings.
thing,
I'm like,
yeah.
wait, did you start the giant swing and did it throughout the entire commercial break, and then continued?
Of-
That's I think that's what the
2
canon
minutes
was.
win.
That's what Corey Graves was saying.
Of course he did.
That was the only thing I remember. And I'm like, oh, cool.
So-
and then the corkscrew European uppercut from Cesaro.
Yeah,
I
that's what it was.
actually enjoyed this more than I thought I would.
I was
Just because Cesaro had like 60% ring time.
I will say that KO never got tagged in, right?
No.
Okay,
I
so
don't
wasn't,
think so.
I wasn't crazy. So at least they kept that story consistent with Bryan and Cesaro. I'm like, okay, they clearly don't trust them. They don't want to tag them. But at this point, I don't even know who the fuck's gonna win that, like their Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, which I was saying. Speaking of, we need to do
Yeah.
predictions for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I do like how Edge did bring up, like, so what if Jay wins?
Yeah, and
Well,
Paul Heyman's like, well, shut up.
like, well, something's gonna happen. I can't tell you. Yeah, you don't have shit planned, son.
So,
Well,
look,
before that, do we want to rate this and then go move on?
I mean, I don't know. This SmackDown was fine.
It was a what? It was a
There was a
plain
few kind
SmackDown.
of weird segments that I wasn't a fan of. I'm gonna give this a 6. It was overall okay. I definitely don't like Billie Kay getting super kicked, but whatever. I don't know. It felt again like the matches were way too short.
Dude, like there was no wrestling.
Yeah,
in this,
it was
like,
so
fucking
weird.
thing. Like
I'm definitely not a fan of this.
yeah,
But overall, I didn't hate it. But I don't know.
El Terrible.
I'll give it a 6 because it felt like it went by quickly enough.
Yeah,
Other than the first 20 minutes.
and Bryan gives us a 10. His favorite
I
SmackDown
loved
of all
it.
time.
But yeah, what do you give it, Brian?
It was just super weird. I like that Cesaro got a lot of ring time.
Yeah, that was
In
cool.
that final match, that was cool. He did a lot of uppercuts.
Hell
And
yeah,
the-
he did.
What did the what does he call it? The off the ropes.
Which was the corkscrew.
The corkscrew, yeah,
Yeah,
corkscrew
corkscrew
uppercut is
uppercut.
fucking rad.
Mhm.
Like I love that move. But other than that, every other match this night
So
was
short.
super weird though. It
Yeah,
just felt weird, like they were padding for time in every single match.
yeah. Like I'm gonna give it a 5 because Shinsuke doesn't have a story. Fuck you guys.
Oh man, that's like a -10 modifier.
Like fucking, I hate that so much. Like even in the story that he's in, like he's just a prop.
he's just there, yeah.
He's not doing anything. Everybody else, like, there's just not enough wrestling for a wrestling fucking show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I'm gonna give it like a 4.
Yeah, I give it a 5. Bad.
So looking this up, the Elimination Chamber is
Alright.
called No Escape in Germany.
Really?
Yes.
Rad. How do you actually say it?
I don't know how to say escape. So don't ask. I don't know. But let's see. Matches we have for No Escape. We have the
Damn
Raw
it.
Elimination Chamber. Drew, AJ, Jeff, Randy, Sheamus, and Kofi. Miguel, who do you
Okay,
have?
I was gonna say even I'll go with Drew
Mhm.
because they want to keep the belt for a whole fucking year.
I will also go with Drew.
But who's gonna challenge Drew after he wins this?
Braun.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right, I guess.
Brian?
Probably Drew, yeah.
Drew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop copyist me.
We have Bobby versus Keith Lee and Riddle for the U.S. belt. If Lee is still
Yeah, that's the
there.
problem. Is Lee still there? Who knows?
I'm gonna say Riddle
Yep.
because of all the build up they've had with him. It makes sense to me.
You know what? I'm gonna say Bobby.
Bobby Lashley.
They're gonna keep it on him because they like him as champion.
Sure.
You know
Brian?
what? I like that.
Robert Lashley for Brian as well. We have
Wait,
the
what?
huh?
I'm going Riddle.
Oh.
But I like what he said though.
Oh, well, you're going Riddle. Okay. After that, we have the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, and the winner of that goes to fight Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah.
Probably at the end of the show. I wouldn't be surprised if the SmackDown Chamber is first thing, and then
Yeah,
Roman
that's
Reigns
the one
match
thing I
is
think it's gonna
last.
be, just to get out of the way.
Jay, Kevin Owens, King Corbin, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan. I don't want it to be Kevin Owens again. I actually want it to be Cesaro.
I think we all wanted to be Cesaro.
So-
That's my vote. Cyborg.
So you're gonna say Cesaro?
Cyborg, yeah.
You know what? I'm also gonna say Cesaro in my hope that it'll be Cesaro.
They pushed him real hard
Mhm.
in that match, so I don't know.
yeah.
Miguel.
You know what? Just because I actually want to see what they do, I'll say Jay.
Okay.
Just
yeah.
because if it happens, I want to see the story play out more than
So-
anything else.
In that case, who then wins Roman versus the winner of the Chamber?
Fucking Roman.
Roman. Yeah.
Who's
You
gonna
say- do you
say
say Roman?
otherwise?
Fuck no.
The other person?
Counter.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian says whoever wins the Chamber will beat Roman
So
for
Cesaro.
the belt.
I'm throwing my vote away, but sure, why not?
Okay. Then we have, which was a weird thing that they build like during SmackDown, Nia and
Oh
Shayna
yeah, that's right.
against Sasha and Bianca for the tag team titles.
God, I'm gonna be
That was
so.
such a weird match, though.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm gonna say Nia and Shayna because Bianca and Sasha are gonna not be a good team because like they're gonna argue the whole time
Yeah.
because of the connotations of it'll probably be Bianca and Sasha at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Bianca and Sasha because like I think they want to give them like more gold and like, oh, look how epic this is now,
Yeah.
and like, so I think it's just gonna be them because it's a stupid choice.
I'm gonna go with Nia because they just did something like that on Raw with Charlotte and Asuka.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna do it again on SmackDown.
And then if this still happens somehow,
the match of the night,
Asuka versus Lacey. I don't. I'm gonna say so. Normally, I might have said Lacey Evans.
Yeah,
because Charlotte and Lacey for WrestleMania, sure. But now,
who fucking knows?
I don't even know. I guess I'll say Lacey in case this somehow still happens.
So we know Lacey's not gonna be there.
That's the thing.
We don't know.
So it's not gonna be Lacey.
But like, who?
If the match even happens?
So like I said earlier, it's gonna be like, oh well, because Lacey can't be in it, the other participant was Charlotte in the original match, so it's gonna be Charlotte versus Asuka, and she's gonna lose the belt.
Okay, because it's not gonna be Lacey. Let's not say that. If it's gonna be Charlotte versus Asuka, I will say Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
If it's gonna be somebody else versus Asuka, I will say Asuka.
Okay, so let's just hypothetically say it is Lacey versus Asuka.
Then I say Lacey.
Lacey.
I know Lacey's not going to be there.
Well, if hypothetically, Brian, pick a side.
So if it's Asuka versus mystery opponent,
yes,
I'm going to say the mystery opponent.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be the mystery opponent. They have nothing.
So
for Asuka to do.
we're all saying not Asuka.
Yeah.
Okay, that is our answer. All right.
Poor Asuka, man. I feel bad for her,
dude.
now.
I wonder if this will be on the pre-show.
I
Or
think
not
the
on
tag
the show
one
at
is
all.
going to
They
be on
might
the
just-
pre-show.
You know what? We don't have an Intercontinental Championship match.
We
I
don't?
see. Well, because he's dead.
We do not. There's nothing. There's nothing with Big E.
Yeah.
I guess he is dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He got killed by Apollo.
I thought they did have something, right? Just fucking crazy?
No, there's nothing here. We
God
have the
damn.
US belt, and that's it.
That's
Well,
weird.
it makes sense. We didn't
Yeah,
have
because they
anything.
just had a thing.
Well, we didn't have any U.S. contender matches for the Rumble.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, this is also the last show on the last pay-per-view on the network before it switches over to NBC.
Yay.
Yep.
Good old Peacock, eh?
See, if they put the shows up live, I'm super okay with that.
Yeah.
I would be excited.
I
for
will
that,
actually subscribe to Peacock if they do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was our SmackDown review. That was our Elimination Chamber predictions. We'll see if Miguel can hold on to his
I will.
tag team half belt.
My third of the tag
His
team.
third of the
champ?
tag team.
I threw one
champion.
of my votes away, so I'm not gonna get it.
Okay.
I mean,
What if we're all wrong on every match, even though we pick different things for every match?
well, then I keep the belt.
No.
Doesn't the
Then who
universe
gets
break?
the belt?
No one.
Do we just like rip it so like one of you gets one side
Yeah,
plate?
yeah.
Then, God damn it. I get the main plate then.
I guess.
Well, what else are you going to do?
I don't know.
God damn
Melt it.
it. To one big one?
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, is that it? Any other final thoughts on SmackDown?
God damn it. I don't even know what to make of this Elimination Chamber. Good.
either.
Is it going to be bad?
I mean,
Like
Is it going to be middle of the road?
my only complaint about modern Elimination Chamber matches is because of the like toned down violence.
Yeah.
We'll see cool spots. I guarantee we'll see cool spots.
Who do you think is going to go through a pod?
Oh, who is going to go through a pod?
Is
Let's
that a
see.
bonus?
No, it's not a bonus for points,
Sami
just out of
Zayn-
curiosity.
Sami Zayn is going to go through a pod. That's
All
what I'm
right,
going to say.
Sammy. I can see that.
Because he's not going to win.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Jeff's going to go through a pod.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yep.
That's a good one too.
Damn, Jeff.
I almost think Braun will put Randy Orton through a pod, but I'm gonna say Sami Zayn.
Who does not? Sami Zayn. Yeah, Sami
Yeah.
Zayn does not matter at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's the one person that will not win that match.
Yeah.
Everybody else has a chance to win, not Sami Zayn. Maybe not Daniel Bryan.
No.
I was
Okay,
going to
hold
say, you
on.
think Bryan has a chance to win? Like, no.
I mean,
Okay, I can see that Brian. I can't see Corbin.
yeah,
Really?
Corbin
Okay.
is another one
I
that's
can't
not
see
winning.
Corbin.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
God, imagine if he did win because there's a
Yeah.
fuck up somewhere.
Even he's like,
well, I mean, he
Yeah.
still has to beat Roman, and that's not
Yeah,
happening.
that's-
but still, like,
Roman is not losing his belt. Drew could. Roman will not. Roman, and that's again, that's my problem. They've booked Roman. Roman has been booked stronger than Brock Lesnar was booked when he was dominating.
has he?
Yes,
Wow.
it's so fucking stupid.
Well, I thought for most of Brock's matches, he just like squashed.
Yeah,
Like Roman hasn't squashed.
no,
every
but
match.
just storyline wise,
Oh, okay, I guess.
like
I
I don't know. It's dumb.
All right, whatever. That's fine. I think
All
we're
right.
good.
Thank you for listening,
Turn
everybody.
it off.
Thank you for listening to the Off the Muta Scale Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, any other place you find your podcasts.
You can also find us on YouTube now, so if you want to listen to us there, go ahead, you filthy animals.
We also have a Patreon, so if you would like to support us, we would deeply, deeply appreciate it.
Yes, please. Again, thank you for listening.